this week, society has made declarations, and the declarations they have made is true. There is an epidemic, there's a pandemic, there's something that's attacking God's people. And all around the city, all around the state, all around the country, governments shutting down, churches are shutting down. And I lay before the Lord and I sought counsel, both internal and external. And I sought the Holy Spirit. God, what should we do for Life Worship Center? Tomorrow, we will have service. It will be an abbreviated service. There will be no children's church. We will have the hour of power. Here's the thing. We're going to take every precaution that we can. We're going to make sure that only the ushers and the greeters are opening the main doors. We're going to put sanitizers in the hallways. We're going to put notes and placards all over the bathroom doors. We're going to put placards on the door inside that says, wash hands, use hand sanitizers. But I don't want anybody to walk in fear. We can't walk in fear. We're going to use every precaution and wisdom now. We're going to ask that everybody who can come. But use precaution and make sure that you use your best common sense, because you know where you are. We're going to ask everybody who has fever, who's coughing, who's sneezing, to please make sure that you consider before you come. We have children with fevers. We have people who are feeble. Please make sure you use caution before you come. We will make sure that we continue to monitor, and we will continue to make announcements about service as we progress throughout the week. I do know that the midweek services will be online. There will be, electronic. We won't come here because we're going to try to minimize as much as we can. But when there's a God, and whenever he says, come and assemble in my presence, those of us who can, we will. And Sunday is our Sabbath. We're going to come and get right in his presence, and for the 1 hour, between 45 minutes and 1 hour, we're going to bring everybody inside. If the same anointing right here, right now, that I feel that has the hairs on the back of my neck and my arms raised and tickling on the inside sits in this house tomorrow, we don't have anything to worry about. Right now, we have arrested every disease, every sickness, every heartache. We've gone out and we've arrested the enemy over our husbands, our marriages, our children, over our jobs, our school, over the single mothers, the single fathers. We've arrested everything that the enemy can throw out. We've already declared that now, and we got to stand on it. And so for 1 hour tomorrow, I'm going to ask that all of us come together for an abbreviated service called the Hour of Power. Again, there will be no children's church. So we're going to do like the old church used to do. We're going to bring our children and say, come on, baby, sit with your mom. And we're going to do all the precautions that we can. Because I don't want people to turn to fear. I want them to know, and I want the enemy to know, and I'm certain that we have the backing of the leaders, that we don't allow the enemy to dictate to us who we are and what we're afraid of. Don't be afraid of children. Children, are a blessing from the Lord. So don't be afraid to touch them. Don't be afraid to hug them. And for those of you who can, those of you who may, have some sickness, make sure you wash your hands and use your own precautions. And so that's where we are right now. I'm going to put out end of service. I'm going to put out the end of this service, because this has been a service before the Lord. I feel right now there's a feeling that I have right now, Deacon Jamel, that we're in the presence of God. And honestly, I don't want to leave. But we're going to come in here with the spillover. Don't let anybody intimidate you. But again, use your best judgment.